Hello, my curlies. Erica here from Coils and Curls. Welcome back to another Frizz-Free Friday. I was cleaning out under my sink. We all have that cabinet, and we put all the crap that we don't like under the cabinet, and then it sits there until we clean it out, and then we use up all the crap. That's where I was at over the weekend. So I cleaned out my cabinet, and I came across my Verb curl cream that I had gotten like a year ago. I wasn't crazy about it. Apparently I didn't use enough. And this time it was Sunday, and I used my Innersense Organic Beauty Color Hairbath. And then I used the Curlsmith Shine Conditioner. I was doing some mixing and matching. That's what was in the shower, and that's what I used. So when I got out of the shower, I used the Verb curl cream, and then I did my usual blow dry, and it was really heavy and wet, and I left most of the curls intact. When I decrunchified, I used the Mielle Organics Curl Hydrating Oil. I'm telling you, this was a mix and match day. So that's how I decrunchified. Every day since, all I have done is sprayed it with a water bottle, and I've added the Olaplex Bond Smother, which is a leave-in reparative styling cream, as my frizz reducer. And then after it dried, or if I blow dried it, because sometimes the curls on this side are a little flattened from sleeping. So I might use the dryer with the diffuser to try to force that curl back in. It is, like I said, it is Thursday. So that was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I haven't touched it. And this is what we have for fourth day hair. This is not bad. And like I said, I haven't done a thing. This is the amount of frizz. I closed the shades so that you could actually see against the white shades. I haven't flipped. I haven't added water. I haven't added the Olaplex Bond Smoother. Nothing. This is what we got. And I also want to say a huge thank you to my 184 subscribers. Guys, I love it. Thank you for passing me around. Thank you for clicking on me. Thank you for subscribing. Once I get to that 200, only 800 more to go. Today's video is a few things to watch out for when you are a curly. A few no-nos, not helpful, please don't, and run. That's what today's video is about. The first no-no is no razor cutting ever. Said like mommy dearest, no wire hangers ever. No razor cutting ever. The reason for no razor cutting ever is because when you cut with a razor, you're slicing it on the bias, on an angle. It exposes more of the core of the hair. You're not cutting bluntly. So now it's not only 3 or 4 cuticles that are being cut, it's anything that is in the path of that razor. When the core is exposed and more cuticles have been sheared, you have more frizz, because now that the core is exposed, you're losing moisture and anything healthy within the hair shaft. This is why razor cutting for curlies is a no-no. The next thing to watch out for is you go to a hairdresser, they say, yes, I know how to cut curly hair. So you go, you sit in the chair, you start to tell them what you're thinking about, what you like, and they look at you and say, I know exactly what to do. Just sit back and relax, and I'll take it from here. What? What? No. That's not what you want, because then you end up with a cut that's got pieces sticking out because they were being creative, but that wasn't what you wanted. You knew what you wanted, and then you end up with a cut you hate. So if you ever sit down in a chair and the hairdresser says to you, I know exactly what to do, we're good. Get up, walk out. That is not the hairdresser for a curly. When I'm working with clients, I'm talking to them every step of the way because they know their hair. They know which curls give them problems. They know which curls don't curl as tightly as the rest. In my opinion, as a curly herself, cutting wet, that's another no-no. You take the chance of cutting the curls too short, and then you're not really getting the full effect of the tighter curls when they dry, because curls shrink when they dry, as all curlies know. The next scenario to be mindful of, okay? Now, I'm not saying that all hairdressers with straight hair can't cut curls. But what I am saying is that if you are a hairdresser with naturally straight hair, you don't understand the actual struggle of a curly. You can have clients talk to you about it. You can read everything you want. You can go to as much training as you want. But I feel like if you have straight hair, you don't know what I go through. If you ever sit down into the chair of a hairdresser that you've never been to before, and they have straight hair, one of the first questions I would ask would be, oh, are you curly and you straighten your hair? And if they say, no, I'm naturally straight, I'd be like the Roadrunner, beep, beep, I'd be gone. You know, some straight-haired hairdressers, I'm sure, are good. But what if they're not? And you're putting your curls into the hands of someone who really doesn't understand the day-to-day struggle, the week-to-week struggle, the month-to-month struggle. I was looking back at some of my old videos. I'm telling you, my hair looks different in almost every single one. I'm like, wow, that was a really good hair day, and I haven't seen it in months. As a brief sidebar, today's drink was a Bacardi Gold rum with pineapple juice. And I'm almost done with it, as you can see. The next, oh no you don't, is if a hairdresser says to you, I'm going to use the texturizing shears. What? We have textured hair already. We don't need texturizing. Texturizing shears have little gaps in the teeth. So when you take a section of hair and you use the shears, it cuts out alternating pieces of hair. So if they're taking, let's say, a section up at the top and they use the shears on it, even let's say if they go halfway, well, they're taking out alternating pieces of all of this. So now I'm going to have pieces sticking out all over because it wasn't cut within the actual curl. So if a hairdresser pulls out texturizing shears and says, I'm going to texturize your hair, that's a Roadrunner moment. Beep, beep, get out. Not the hairdresser for you. Indiscriminate texturizing of textured hair is not helpful. Maybe it'll look good one time, but it's not always going to look good because of the way things will start to spin out of control, as only curly hair can do. And I decided to smooth my hair. I wet it with the spray bottle. I stuck a clip in it as I was blow drying. Now I haven't decrunchified. I haven't decrunchified yet with the oil, but this is what we have. It's less frizz, that's for sure. How about we'll do a quick 3 squirts. It definitely took care of the frizz without using more of the Olaplex leave-in smoothing treatment. Definitely like the way my hair looked this week. That's a definite. And without flipping over and just fluffing to the side, I think we've got some nice volume going on. The back, what do we think? Do I have volume, my curlies? Okay, a little oil still left. So let's put it at the back of the hair, at the nape of the neck. Okay, that's a little better. Just rub it in. Okay, moving on to the last point for curly hair is not every cut is going to work for every curly. What I do and the way I do it might not work for someone with kinky coily, not just coily, but kinky coily. The way I do hair might not work for them, but maybe the tunnel cut would, because it would get rid of some of that bulk for them. So different techniques work for different curls, different people, and it's all about keeping an open mind, maybe using several different curl cutting techniques depending on what area you're cutting would be better. That is why having a curly-haired curly dresser is more important than not, because we understand what you're talking about. We have those same struggles. You know, we're all different. We all need different things. We all like different things. And that's the beauty of curls, is you can do pretty much anything you want within reason. I mean, back in the 80s, my hair was carved around the ears, short in the back, and tufts of curls up here. Then came the mullet, and so I had carved around the ears, long in the back, and long up here. You go with the times. Again, we're all different, all curls are different, all heads are different, we all like different things. So be aware when you're out there shopping for a new hairdresser, and you have to hope that you have someone that doesn't think they're a know-it-all, and I know exactly what to do. Yeah, no, I'd be gone. And as I tell my clients when we work together, I'm not just going to do whatever I want. I'm still going to ask you questions during the haircut. Because number one, over 40, our hair changes. So if I don't see someone for a year or 6 months, there could be a new situation because they're going through hormonal changes of perimenopause. They finished their changes and are now fully menopausal. They've started new medications. I mean, there could be a whole host of things. So every time a return client sits in my chair, we have at least a 15-minute conversation before I even put the cape on. And then we have a conversation throughout. Where would you like to see your framing start? Because people change their minds. People decide to go shorter. If I say I know exactly what to do, I'm not taking into consideration what you want. You know, maybe you liked those long angles, but now you're thinking, maybe I want to start a little higher up, give my face a little more framing. How do you know it if you don't discuss throughout the haircut? That's my 2 cents as a hairdresser, as a curly. And again, some straight hair hairdressers might know what to do. Maybe they've had excellent training. Maybe they should have been a curly and they completely get it. But not everyone gets it. So as long as you stay on top of some of these points, hopefully you can avoid a really bad curly cut, looking like you are the poodle that stuck your paw into the light socket. Bzz. Well, my curlies, this has been another Frizz-Free Friday. I think this is my 39th video. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I think I'm just over 500 watch hours. So keep watching, everybody. Watch it several times. I would appreciate it. My drink is done, and that means this video is done. Have a curlicious weekend, and I will see you next week. Ciao for now. Bye. Hello, my curlies. Hello, my curlies. I'm speechless, except for the fact that Zeus just bit the back of my leg. He's a little playful today. So when I got, hello, don't fall. Or did I use the Shine shampoo? I don't remember now. Okay, you want to go lay down so that Mommy can do her video? Okay, good girl. She's laying down behind me. No, crap, Erica. Oh, there's the cat. There's the cat. Say hello to the cat. Maybe it'll look good one time. And landscapers. Adds a lot of extra noise. Then came the, what was it called? Oh, love the truck. The mullet. Then